Welcome into the first and only ever episode of The Boys Talk About Dancing with the Stars. I'm Dylan.
I'm Alex.
Hi, I'm Paul.
And I'm Joe.
Now that you know about us, let's talk about just what this show is. Wow, whoever wrote this.
Yeah, so I told you, I wrote it fast. All right, so this show, we are going to go week by week and give our opinions on Dancing with the Stars, what that week was, what the best dances were, what we feel was the best overall. We will then have our judges, which we will introduce in a minute, give us their ratings. But first, I want to go across the board here and ask the boys, what is their dancing experience? We'll start with Paulie.
I danced hip hop for 1 year, probably when I was 9 years old. That's about it.
It's pretty cool.
Joe?
I played Dance Dance Revolution a lot. That's about it.
Okay, Alex?
Back in the day, I was a huge figure in the Just Dance community, specifically the Wii version, but then I had a career-ending injury, and now I'm just a judge.
That will happen.
Yeah.
I was a competitive dancer for 6 years. I danced at Disney, and I danced in front of the castle, and I was like, okay, I'm retired. So, never did it again.
It's pretty good.
Now, Alex, if you want to read what's next.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take a moment to introduce our amazing judges.
There's a clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Show the judges.
Woo!
There we are.
Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. I've been watching the show, I think, almost every season since I'm about 6 years old, and I have the text to vote number saved in my contact list.
Oh.
That would do it. Oh, something fell.
Hi, I'm Jen. I started watching the show a few years ago, and I'm a big fan. I love dance. I've done it my whole life.
Hi, I'm Gianna. I'm probably like one of the least qualified to be here because I did not watch the show all the way through. But
Gotta have one.
I love dance and I love song and I'm a music theater kid, so I did enjoy watching this season.
Hi, I'm Kenzie. I'm an avid Dancing with the Stars watcher, and I'm just really excited to judge these boys today.
So before we start, because we give our opinions on who we thought should have won, let's start with you guys. Who did you want to win Dancing with the Stars in the beginning?
I'm a big Robert Irwin fan, so I was happy with Robert's win, but in the end, I was honestly leaning more towards Alex after the freestyles.
I was an Alex Earl fan from day one. I think she should have won. That last dance was a literal Super Bowl halftime performance. Yeah.
So I think that it was kind of like between the two for me. I really liked Robert's dance and I really liked Alex's dance. But I am a Whitney Levitt girl, so I really wish that she stayed in longer, but I think that Alex definitely deserved the win.
I was a Robert girl from week 1, ended a Robert girl. Even though the last dance wasn't the best, I think the whole season he showed his true colors. So yeah.
Perfect.
Wow. So we would like to thank our judges for being here tonight, and we can't wait to see what the rest of the night holds.
When we come back, we're gonna go all the way back to week 1 of Dancing with the Stars and tell you just how we thought, or who we thought was going to win. Please stay tuned.
But I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog that one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan I've played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Let me finish.
No,
Let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cut! You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
Gordon Ramsay and Nasir here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled the picture of him. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back to The Boys Talk About Dancing with the Stars. To officially start off the episode, the boys are going to go one by one and tell you all who we were rooting for from the beginning. And from there, the judges will give us our first score. Alex, why don't you start us off?
The person I was rooting for the most was Jordan Childs.
Why?
I'm really patriotic and I love Olympic athletes. She also has a gold medal, and I thought the Mirrorball trophy would just complete the trophy collection.
No other reason?
No.
No other. All right, judges, you want to give him his scores for his very in-depth analysis of why Jordan should have won? You guys don't have to save this for the final score either. All right, let's go one by one. You want to say the...
Michelle Smith.
Okay, I gave Alex an 8 because I also like Jordan and I agree that she needs to expand the trophy room.
Mm-hmm.
Jen Sally.
I think it was a bit harsh, but that's okay. I give you a 2 because I feel like you could have had a better reason, but I do like Jordan, so.
You got a 2.
Ask me after.
So I also was a little harsh. I won up to Jen and I did a 3. Yeah, just not my favorite. And I think you needed more explaining.
Kenzie Lavery.
I gave a 6. I think it was a half-developed statement.
Okay, up next, Joe.
Let's do this. So, I've been rooting for Whitney Levitt the whole time, and I'm going to explain to you why. First of all, Whitney's partnered with Mark. Mark, one of the best pros, one of the most creative, choreography-wise, one of the best, you know? You got to respect Mark there, first of all. But Whitney came in, she didn't really have the most experience. She had some, but it was an easy story to, I guess, as a viewer, as a fan, you just can get behind it. And then also with Whitney having another contestant in Jen from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives as well, I think that brought a little more drama, a little bit more to the experience as well. So I just like what Whitney brought in general, and herself as well. She was a great dancer throughout the show.
I would like to say you already did better than Alex. All right, judges. Pow.
I'm not going to just go.
Okay, Joe, you get a 2.
What?
I do apologize for the harshness, but Mark has always been my favorite pro, and I feel like this season he was just not up to par with what I'm used to. So I don't stand behind your comments about Mark.
Joe, I give you a 5 because Whitney's not my favorite on the show, but she was a good dancer, and it is about dance, so.
So,
right, Joe.
I'm so sorry, Joe. I gave you a 9.
No!
Because I think Whitney was one of the best, if not the best dancers, and I think that Mark did great this season.
What's the wording?
Secret Lives of Mormon.
Oh, okay.
Slum.
I also gave a 9. I absolutely agree. This is Dancing with the Stars. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Pow. Pow, what do you got? Oh, yeah. that's
We're
right.
talking about dancing. My
Get
guy
ready.
did not do much of that. I will say I did like Robert from the beginning, but my main man was Andy. I feel like every single week, though his scores did reflect his dance, it's a guy who's not supposed to be there. He made it a lot further than he probably should have. He came in with the energy. There was a lot of times where people said he probably doesn't want to be there. I think that that's false.
I was one of those people.
I think that he kind of just pushed up until he couldn't, and I think his last dance actually was his best, even though I think it was a good high note to end off on. But from the beginning, I thought Andy was a guy who probably shouldn't be there that made it way further than he did, and I just liked him. He's a good guy. He's funny too.
Judges.
I give you a 9.
Hey.
I agree with all of your takes. I also love Andy, but he's not been there a week or two too long.
I give you a 4. It was a solid argument, but agreeing with Michelle, I think he was there too long.
I said that.
I was kind of between scores. I gave you a 6. I agree he was there way too long. His heart just didn't really seem in it. I get that everyone loved him and it's good TV, but I also am also on the side of dancing. So yeah. I didn't think it was the greatest.
Maybe I'm a hypocrite because I did just say it's a dancing show, but I give that one a 10.
The first 10.
I love Andy Richter. Go Andy Richter.
Let's go. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
All right, Dylan, how about you?
Yeah, I guess it's my turn. So if I'm being completely honest, I came into this season with not really picking anyone. There wasn't really anyone where I was like, that's my person. But I'm going to have to agree with Joe here. The more and more I started watching her, Whitney was amazing. I love Mark. People will bring up the issues with Mark where, he only comes back for something he knows he's going to win. But if you look at it all the way down, she was the best dancer. I don't think it was fair down towards the end. We'll get into that. But best dancer, some of her dances were amazing. The popular dance on Wicked Night, that was a great dance. I loved it. Thought it was super creative. I'm probably going to get some hate on this. I don't completely agree with what Michelle said about Mark. I thought his creativity this season was great, and I think Whitney only helped elevate him and his creativity.
You said it well.
Scores.
Judges.
See it.
Dylan, you got a 4.
Okay.
Only and let me just take 1 second to back up my opinion about Mark. Whitney was only the best because they found a good spot for her and then she plateaued. Mm-hmm. She plateaued at a good spot. Everyone showed improvement. She stayed where she was because she was already good. And that's where I think Mark's choreo fell behind everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, I was having the same thought process. Michelle, a 5. I think she's a great dancer, but again, she was like, it's about improvement at the same time, and I feel like she kind of remained the same throughout.
I gave the same as I gave Joe about Whitney because I agree. I think Whitney was one of the best dancers, and same for Mark. So, yeah.
I also gave this one a 10. I don't know how I feel about Whitney as a person, but she is clearly an amazing dancer, and I feel like every time I watch her dance, star quality.
And I will fully back up everything. I did not watch the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, so I don't understand that the hate or the villain arc she may have or whatever. I don't understand it, so that's not going into that at all. But after this, we will go into week 1. Paulie, if you want to read what's on that teleprompter.
Yeah, sure, I will, Dylan. Well, the boys have given you who they thought were going to win, so let's go back to week 1 and revisit some of the best dances.
Week 1 did not have any theme, but the stars were asked to choose a personal anthem song.
Oh boy, Alex. Here you go.
For week 1, we are going to take a look at my girl Jordan perform a salsa to "Break My Soul" by Beyonce. So, I think.
Go ahead, go.
I'm saying I feel like for the very first week and the very first dance, this isn't bad. Obviously, you knew she was gonna be doing a ton of gymnastics because that's her thing. I feel like she does it pretty good. What do you guys think?
No, I will say, not only just off of week 1, but I'm very happy that Ezra finally got someone that can dance. I think he is amazing. His choreography is great. And I think they kind of had finally someone that worked with him and they built off each other. That dance specifically I thought was very good, especially getting a salsa week 1. Mm-hmm. That's tough. And I think she killed it.
Yeah, and I think also, and I thought it was a tough dance, and she showed steady improvement throughout the whole competition, but week 1, you're going into it, and gymnasts on Dancing with the Stars have had a really strong reputation. You've seen Lori Hernandez, you've seen Simone Biles, several great gymnasts have been on the show, and because of that, Jordan's going in, and she has a huge hole to fill.
She did get a 10. For overall.
Right, so 10 out of 20, obviously we're going to be a little harsh on week 1.
10 out of 15.
10 out of 15, you're right, because
3 judges
not there.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah,
Thank goodness she was not there.
Thank God.
But, other than that, I don't want to piggyback off of Joe, but you are a gymnast. You kind of know, how your body moves, and it moves a lot better than some of the other guys on here. I'm talking about Dylan and Andy. But, it was, like you said, big holes to fill, but also, you have that advantage coming in. So, 10's good out of 50. Obviously. But other than that,
it's a good start.
Nothing to shy away from.
Judges.
I give your takes a 5 on Jordan. I agree that she did start out pretty strong, but I don't think that you guys hit enough on the fact that she wasn't fluid enough at the beginning. That was a big part of her critique. She was too much of a gymnast in her dancing, and none of you said that. So.
Yeah, I give it a 6 because I think she did start out really strong, and I love the partnership that they had throughout the whole season, their friendship. But I feel like like Michelle said, there was a lot of like gymnastics added into there, a little bit too much.
I did 7 because I agree. I think she did really good for like a week 1 dance. I thought that was really, really good. But I also agree with the points about the gymnastics and stuff. So
I give it an 8.
There we go.
I agree. I feel like
5,
this
6,
was a
7,
great
8, yeah.
first dance.
Yeah.
And everyone, I don't know, I feel like everyone in my house was up dancing with Jordan at that point. So I liked it.
Michelle, you got the teleprompter now.
All right. Well, I feel like Alex, the boys got their first scores of the night. Join us after the break to see week 2 and 3 of Dancing with the Stars.
If it's hockey, it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Welcome back. Whatever. Welcome back to The Boys Talk About Dancing with the Stars. To start off week 2, One Hit Wonder Night, we're going to watch a dance from my boy, Andy Richter.
Put it on the screen.
Play the
Let's
tape.
rip this apart.
Let's watch him step.
Let's rip this
All
apart.
right.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe I'll fill in for him. So
Yeah.
he did
A little bit
a
of
couple
robot.
steps to the left, a couple steps to the right again. And that's basically what you'd see for the next 6 or 7 weeks of the show. Other than that,
Just right.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we go. So look at him.
Okay.
He dressed up
I
for
will
it
say,
in the rain.
He has character, but like his footwork is terrible.
He's static. He's just static.
He doesn't
move.
No facial expression.
Well, because
Just-
he
looks like he's like fighting for
Emma
his life.
is talking to him through it. Like,
but like that's
okay, do this.
Look at
do
look at his build. Sorry, compared to everyone else. Like that's just gonna happen. He's gonna move slower.
And that's why he should.
I would have loved to see him do a jive on the show.
Yes.
I think that would have exposed him, Paulie. Imagine we
He
had a
did the
jive
quick
for
step
Andy.
at the end, and he did fine.
The whole
Was
every
it
time,
quick
every
enough?
dance he did, he always looked like really stiff and like he was like clearly he was
He's
being led
50.
on.
I like
the
the
whole time.
Israeli men thing. Like that was cool.
Once again,
like the
Elaine
beginning,
is
like it's
54.
creative. Like there's
What do you
character
Look
to
at
it. But he's
Elaine's build compared to
It's
Andy's.
still every time he was being led on.
I'm sorry. You move a little slower.
You can move slow, but still control.
not
the
gonna
rhythm.
I don't think. I think Dylan
He
was
made it
only a
forward.
little bit better than Andy.
I
I think
fully
they
agree.
had the same exact issue. All right, judges.
Look, I'm not trying to.
Judges.
Hold on.
Okay.
What was I supposed to do?
All I really could make out was Paulie said that Andy had an old man build, and that's the truth. So Paulie gets a 9.
Okay, that was a lot. But I agree with Dylan. It was very creative, but like Emma was leading him through the whole thing, like literally saying it in his ear the whole time. So 5.
Wow, guys, that was a lot. I agree with Paulie. I think that yes, that his build is different, but for a week 2 dance, I feel like he's never done this before, and I just think that he did pretty well. And she kind of has to lead when it's typically the man leading, so I feel like he did pretty well for a week 2 dance for someone who has never done this. So yeah, that's my take.
I give this take a 10.
Yeah.
No one serves drama. No one serves face like Andy Richter. So.
Smart. That's smart. That's okay.
Unreal.
I love you, King Julian.
Let's go to week 2. In week 2, we saw our very first stars eliminated from the show. Corey Feldman and Baron Davis were both eliminated.
We're going to take a look at the dances and let you know what the boys think. I think up first we have Baron's dance. Baron's dance? Maybe. There it is. Look, I honestly forgot Baron was on the show.
I didn't even know who he was going into it.
He has a little bit of, like, characteristics. So I don't know. Like, he looks like he's having fun.
Yeah.
I feel like if he went further, he probably would have gotten better.
Can we point out that this guy?
I see the vision.
This guy was an ex-athlete.
This guy was a professional athlete. And he stood.
I see the vision.
You saw him pick up his feet maybe 4 times.
Yes.
When Andy was moving around, I'm not talking. Whatever.
They are going to go quickly into the Corey video.
Andy.
They are going to go quickly into the Corey
video. Yes, but Baron deserved to go.
Yes.
That's
For sure. For
100%.
sure.
Like ex-athlete, you got to show a little
So
bit.
speaking
Corey. Wow. Talking about
speaking
terrible.
of someone that
This
deserves
is
to leave.
terrible.
Bro, I already hate Corey Feldman.
Yeah, he's just bad. And I feel bad for a giant. Like,
she looked so annoyed just being in his presence.
Yeah,
some of the moves too. Just
I don't got too much for this, except I just feel bad for her. She is an amazing dancer. She deserves. I mean, I know she won last year, but
kind of have to nerve
they had to humble her down a bit. Clearly,
yeah.
There was no. I don't think there was any sort of like drive to be there for Corey.
No,
and then he made a big stink
and you
about
could
the
see it in the
show.
choreography as well. The choreography was not what
his
I
big
expected
flex
from
yeah.
Jeff.
His big
Yeah, no,
flex
he's
was
literally
using
saying that's dancing. Like, look at her. Look at her. Don't look at me.
His big flex was using a Michael Jackson video at one point. All right, that was like a million years ago. You're old now.
Yeah. All right, we are going to toss it over to the judges. Oh, wait, Alex, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, say your line.
No, it's too late.
Okay.
It's too late.
Whatever.
Thank you guys for your takes. We're going to take a look at our scores right after this.
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry. It's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stunned still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
So you're probably wondering why the top producer of WTOP's new hit, Oswego Liza, is currently juggling a taco ball right now. That's just because I don't just know ball, but I can play it too. WTOP, live every other Sunday, 7 p.m. Tune in.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say. No.
Spin the wheel. So you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to the Boys Talk about Dancing with the Stars. We left you guys just recap the week 3, and the judges are going to give you the score. Am I gonna start? Yeah. This is fun. I gave a 7. It's a little difficult combining them, but I did agree with what the guys were talking about. I don't think that they were great. They could have been better. I do disagree, though, with the point about the football player. I think that he did not too bad.
Basketball.
There's basketball, sorry. Because there's a lot of times on the show where the dancers are super tall compared to their partner. I think they matched up his partner pretty well. Like, I know she's
Shout
in
out
heels,
Dwight.
but there's, Dwight. The height difference is sometimes immaculate, and I think he did really well with height difference and just how tall he is and how he was trying to move a lot.
So I gave you guys an 8 because, again, I agree. Dylan, I forgot Baron was even on the show. And then Corey, not the best. And I think it was probably okay for him to go home week 2.
Gave y'all a 10.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Corey is an enemy of the state. And I also forgot Baron was there. I gave a 5.
Wow.
I fully agree with the Corey comments, but I think Baron would have done great if he would have been able to be on the show for a little longer. I think he would have improved a lot.
Okay, so now we're going to throw it back to the boys and see if they can do better in week 3.
Okay, week 3, TikTok night. To start off TikTok night on Dancing with the Stars, we are going to take a look at the guy who I thought was just not a good dancer and didn't belong in the final 5 of the show. Let's throw it up there. Dylan,
Let's
Joe?
take a look at Dylan Efron's week 3 dance.
A lot of glitter. Yeah, a lot of glitter. Can I also just say, he got paired up with probably the best dancer on the show. Like I'm watching this and I'm watching her. I watch her. He is supposed to be the leader.
He looks
he's
like
not
he's
leading
just
her.
there.
Yeah, like it looks like. I was gonna say it looks like he's kind of just
It's
like a
like-
tree for her to dance on.
It's
Yeah,
as
it's
if
like
they put a mannequin in her hands and she just kind of went with it.
It's
he
like
kinda stayed-
at a
keeps that
concert,
same
like when the
pose.
main singer has like a backup dancer.
It's just bad. Like it's
And like overall for Dylan, if we're going off Dylan as a whole, he and Danielle did a ton of lifts, probably some of the most in the competition. And I think that proves your point a little more, Dylan.
Yeah, she was, in my opinion, the best dancer on the show. She's amazing. She's amazing. He's bad. He's bad. I'll get more into it. It's just, yeah, no.
Since Dylan seems like he has a lot to say about this one, we're going to save our comments to the end and jump right into our next video.
In week 3, we saw yet another star chopped from the show. Lauren
From Fifth
and
Harmony.
Her partner Brandon Armstrong did not make it past TikTok night. Funny enough, Lauren was removed from dancing to one of her own songs. Let's take a look, as they have been on there for quite a while now.
How do you get eliminated to
She
your
did
own
get eliminated
song?
on her own. with
That's
her own song.
embarrassing.
I, again, kind of just forgot she was on the show.
The rest of Fifth Harmony
There
was there
nothing
too.
really- yeah. The rest of-
You know, and her reaction as well when she got eliminated, saying that one word on air.
Yes, that you can't say.
No, take a look.
Go watch.
Again, just, for
Not good.
For week 3 judging, it was fine, but this is kind of where you see everyone start getting chopped off, and you're also looking at Andy and being like, this is his time. Like, we'll get into that string. We'll probably see it a lot. 'cause at this
We're
point,
not
Andy's
going to
getting
keep
all
talking about
the
Dylan and
sixes.
Andy here. Let's go
Stop
over
bringing
to
up
the
Andy.
judges. Let's go over to the judges. Stop bringing up Andy. What do we got, judges?
Alrighty, so I hit y'all with a 6 for this one. I agree with your comments about Lauren. I thought that she was really great at first, and then rewatching it here, I kind of realized she wasn't really all that. But as far as Dylan goes, I think that he showed some of the best improvement of the bottom 3 of the 5 finalists. Other than, Jordan obviously was fantastic, and I loved Elaine, but I think he showed a lot of improvement by the end. So.
I gave you guys a 7. I think, yes, it was very embarrassing, Lauren getting eliminated to her own song, and that was also very shocking. But with Dylan, I agree with Michelle. He showed a lot, he showed some of the biggest improvements, and Dylan, there is nothing wrong with glitter. So I think there should have been more glitter.
So let's bring up the real reason.
I also gave a 7. So I agree. I think that Dylan's was a little stiff, very stick figure-y. But I felt like Lauren was a little stiff too. I kind of forgot since it was so long ago, her final dance, and I just felt like she could have done better, especially being like a musical artist. I feel like she could have moved a lot better.
Yeah.
I gave this one an 8.
Okay.
Nice. I fully agree. Unlike the rest of the judges, I didn't really like Dylan at all. I think he was definitely the worst out of the top 5 and should not have went home should have went home instead of Whitney, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Guys, instead of throwing it to break, let's go right into Disney night. We're excited to hear what you have to say.
Well, if we're talking about Disney night, I think there's only one dance that you can show, and it comes from the most beautiful choreographer there is. She is. Let's take a look at the love of my life, Riley Arnold, and her partner Scott, Bob to the Top. Amazing. It's amazing. I can't even lie. I'm not watching Scott. I'm watching Riley. She's great, but Scott, like, I think this was his best dance.
Bro, he's killing it.
It just matches his personality.
It does.
As well.
Yeah. It made sense. I thought this was his best dance. I thought the two of them killed it. I thought it just. Kenzie and I have had conversations about this. Like, let him be him. Go out there, have fun. I thought that dance was a lot of fun.
You want to know what's funny about that? He scored 21, which is the second to last voting. Even Hilaria and Gleb got taken. What am I?
Nope.
Yes. Nope. Yes, that is true.
Nope.
Yes, it
nope.
is.
It says it right here.
Nope.
Yes, it does.
Nope.
They scored 21. Andy Emma got 18, and that, you can say that's his best, but it was statistically the worst in that night.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
I think he has a little too
I was
much
gonna say, why don't you read that a little bit?
Your job.
Whatever. On Disney night, we saw Hilaria Baldwin get eliminated from the ballroom. What do you boys think?
She was bad. I think no one really liked her. That was something that kind of came in with the fan voting.
And she was also talking during her packages about how she has so much dance experience, and then she came in and looked absolutely.
She clearly forgot about her dancing
She had the
experience.
fifth best scoring that night, though.
I gotta know.
Gleb's good. I'm not also a big Gleb guy. He's kind of annoying too. The whole.
Dance to the Cantina Band song. There's a lot you can do with that.
Yes. Going back a little bit towards Scott and Riley. I thought it was a good week. It was a good week. Let's send it over to the judges.
All right, Du Bois, I gave you a 10. It was a 9 for the Scott and Riley comments, and then you started hating on Ilaria, and that's my favorite pastime.
Okay.
So I had to bump it to the 10. So thank you for that.
I also gave you guys a 10. I thought it was one of the best weeks. Like, I loved Riley and Scott's dance to Bop to the Top. I love Riley, so.
So I gave a 9.
Oh.
I also think that was one of Scott's best dances, of course. Not just being Bop to the Top, but I feel like him being in pentatonics, we've really never seen him move other than in that kind of formation that he always has in his band. So I thought it was really interesting to see, and I thought that was one of his best weeks.
I gave this one a 9. I agree. I really liked Bop to the Top. Definitely his best dance throughout the weeks. And then Hilaria, yeah, I agree with everything on that end.
Perfect. That was a good week,
Yeah,
boys. We
it's
did
the best
good.
scores yet.
We did good. In weeks 5 and 6, we saw a fan favorite night and a new theme for the ballroom. Week 5 was dedication night, and week 6 was Wicked Night.
We got to see so many amazing dances these 2 weeks. It was hard to pick who's to show.
We felt it was only right to show the one from dedication night. Roll the clip.
Roll it. I love this dance.
Bro, Mr.
When I heard
Feeney.
Mr. Feeney was going to be there, dude, I got fired.
How is he still alive?
Yeah, shout out him for still kicking.
He's nearing 100
And the
years
dance
old.
was fun.
Yeah.
The dance was fun. I loved Danielle throughout the whole thing. I thought she killed this dance specifically. The nostalgia feel of it was just awesome.
I mean, if you were a fan of the show, I've never seen it, but that
I watched
that
Girl
kind of
Meets
made me be
World.
like, oh, that's pretty sweet. Because I know you were talking about the teacher and stuff like that, and I was like, that's a cool
I think that was my mom's favorite dance because she
Awesome.
loved Mr. Feeney.
It brought us back. And I can't say this as someone who's a little younger, but someone who's watched Boy Meets World, Girl Meets World. It just brought me back. It just brought good vibes.
And what's cool about that one too, the choreography for that, to think about that idea and to do that and to do the song on Disney, it all was just perfect.
Credit to Pasha for
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Credit to Pasha. The creativity was there.
Yeah, fully agree.
Judges, what do we got?
I agree with all of your takes. I gave you a 10.
Nice.
I agree with the
Perfect score.
nostalgia. I think that the nostalgia led to me voting more times for Danielle than I intended to that night, honestly. And I also just adore Pasha Pashkov, so,
I also gave you guys a 10.
Nice.
It was such a fun dance, and it was so nostalgic, and I love Boy Meets World, and the fact that they brought him back for it was just, perfect.
Yeah, someone who watched reruns, I gave this a 9.
No.
I loved Boy Meets World.
I guess we know the
Growing up. I also feel like she could have done a little bit better, but I thought it was a good dance. I thought she did well. I just think there was a lot of footwork that kind of needed a little bit of fixing.
I also gave this one a 10.
Yeah, we're getting
Yeah,
close.
I love this dance. It was so nostalgic. And shout out Mr. Feeney. He looked real confused where he was the whole time, but it worked. I loved it.
Shout out Mr. Feeney.
No, another good week for the boys there. Another good week for the boys there. We are going to toss it over to break real quick, and when we come back, we have week 7 and the introduction of Alex Earl. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
If you like action, romance,
If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn. Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked. You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
Got what Ram's gonna say here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah. Yeah.
Get rid of all the questions.
Welcome back to Du Bois Talk About Dancing with the Stars. To save some time for the rest of the show, we're going to speed run episodes 7 and 8.
It was Halloween night on week 7 of Dancing with the Stars, and on the spooky-filled night, Jen Affleck was removed from the ballroom floor.
While it wasn't all bad that night, Alex Earl blessed us, in my opinion, with one of the best dances of the season.
Let's take a look. So we get into this dance. It was a great dance by Val and Alex. You know, one thing I'm going to talk about right now, Val's choreography to me is one of the best as well. It's hard to say because everyone's choreography is insane, but you know what? He did it in such a way for Alex, like throughout the whole competition, where Alex looked professional. And it's really hard to do, have your partner look professional. So credit to Val, credit to Alex, one of the best dances of the season, as you said.
And I think something that gets skipped over too with Dance with the Stars sometimes is the set design. I loved the idea of them coming out from like being dead or whatever, coming out from the dirt. Like that was cool. That added to it.
This was a night where Alex and Val had 3 10s come up, like we just did on our judges cast.
Yeah.
But I think, like Joe said, it's pretty effortless. Like whenever you see Alex and Val go up, obviously Val, world-renowned, great dancer. Alex looks as if she's been there before. She's coming back for like an all-star season. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah. Judges? What do we got?
Sorry, guys. I was a little still on the upkick. I give you an 8. I agree. I liked the set design. I think, though, that Val's choreo can be a little bit lazy. He's another one of my favorites, has been for years and years. But I think that this season, he kind of pulled a lot from past dances of his and Jenna's, especially his wife, Jenna, that I think he just got a little bit lazy. But I do agree about Alex's improvement.
Okay, I gave you guys a 10. I think Alex, like you said, she looked like she was coming back. She was strong, and she really improved all the way through. And I think that her and Val were one of the best partnerships this whole season.
Kind of piggybacking off of what Jen said, I agree they're one of the best partners this season. I gave a 9. I do think a lot of their dance had to do with effects, so I think it helped them a lot, but I do think that they looked really professional, like you all said. I agreed they looked really great. I just think it was, there was always room for improvement, so that's why I gave a 9.
I also gave a 10.
Nice.
Yes. We're still back.
I love this dance. This was definitely Alex's breakthrough moment. It was the first time through the weeks that I finally was like, maybe I will vote for Alex. It was great. There was no complaints here.
Okay. Pretty good scores there, boys. Again, I
We're doing
kind of know
great.
what we're talking about.
I think so.
Week 8, rock and roll night. We saw everything. It was at this
Yeah,
point.
boy.
Yeah, boy! Flavor Flav was back. That was awesome. But it was at this point in the season where we could really start to see who was going to be in the finals and just who wasn't going to make it there.
One of our personal favorite dances from this week was the Team Chicago dance. Let's take a look.
I loved it.
Bro,
I had to
you
include
can
this
never
dance.
go wrong with the Carlton dance.
I had to include
You can also
it, like,
never go wrong with Alfonso in your dance.
No.
That is true.
Killed it. Like this little ending. Mark and Ezra, that was
Yes.
funny. I was cracking up at that
Bro,
point. Jordan.
Jordan.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor
There
Flav.
he is.
I feel,
Okay,
I feel like every time Alfonso does the team dance, his team's always
Yes.
better.
It was all
that's
around
not
like a
crazy.
team. Like you saw every person you saw other than the other team, they were doing their part.
Yeah,
they made
and-
it fun. They made it.
I was gonna say,
It
and
felt like a team.
Yeah.
Like
individual.
No, but like
they
to
all have-
piggyback
yeah.
off that too, like they all kind of had like their individual moment, like something that added to their personality. Like that was cool. It was fun. It was different. It was by far way better than the other. What was it? Team Cool. That
Yes.
week was just.
Yes.
That was just.
And to address the
terrible.
elephant in the room real quick as well, I thought Flavor Flav was one of the worst guests as well.
No,
Some
we
of the scores-
started off like
Yeah,
absolutely
boy.
hating him, and then he went with the first.
But he was.
And then we saw Andy get a
Yeah,
9.
boy.
Andy got a 9,
He
Dylan.
got a 9.
Andy
Yeah.
got a
But
9.
Yeah.
See, like that's just fun. That keeps
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
watching.
No, Paulie and I started off like being like, all right.
Like who
All
is
right,
this guy?
dude, get
And
him
then,
outta
like,
here.
Once he started pointing and he's just like, yeah.
Yeah. Like
That was
Paulie and I,
fun.
we had it.
That was fun.
I think we have gifs and stuff on our phone of just him.
Yeah.
Judges. Let's see.
First of all, be ready for a scandal back here in a second, guys. I give you a 9.
Okay.
I agree with your comments about the dance itself. But there was just too much hype for Flavor Flav. I hated him as a judge. It's too late in the season to have a judge who's going to score that disproportionately, and I just think that he was ridiculous on the panel.
Okay, so my apologies in advance. I might be the new carry-on. I give you guys a 1. I was not Team Chicago. I did not like Flavor Flav. He was an awful judge, and I was not Team Chicago.
I got us that 1 point.
So I kind of
You're
have a
carrying.
mixture of opinions. I did give it 10
Hey.
for just like the dance and like agreeing. I think that Flavor Flav was brought in to get that older audience to watch again because a lot of the younger audience is kind of watching and talking about this online. So I think that he was just kind of like a guest star pull to get the older generation in there. So I did not enjoy him much either as a judge, but I did like the dance.
Yeah, boy. I gave an 8.
Yeah.
I love Team Chicago. I did not like Team Cool, or I think it was Team Cool. Not really sure. I loved Chicago, though. I think that was a great, very put-together dance.
Yeah. Someone go ahead and read what's on the teleprompter right there.
Well, after the break, the boys are going to break down probably the most controversial contest. Andy.
Oh, Bart, I would have liked to see more on, Poutine or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog that one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan had prayed for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Joe,
Let me
finish.
No,
Let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
what we do here is go back.
Cooked. You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
Got with Ramsey and Nasir here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't say controversial, but I understand. But you got to remember, people go on, they have a good experience, and that's what Andy was.
All right, enough of that garbage.
In week 9 of Dancing with the Stars, we found ourselves at the 20th birthday party of the show. Many famous celebrities and dancers came back to say happy birthday to the show.
But the best birthday gift of all time was the removal of Andy from the show. Let's take a look at his final dance.
You have more to talk about this than I
Which was
do.
honestly a really good one.
It
because
wasn't.
It was a quick step, and he was.
I'm pretty sure
He
you
was
can
not
see Emma
quick.
still
There was
talking.
not much
through it.
improvement.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's doing what Emma is giving him to do, and look at him. He's having fun. He's got expression.
It's not about fun. It's about winning, Paulie.
It's about improvement.
It's about
If
being
we
the best.
Looked at what he did.
But he didn't
Nothing.
improve.
He did
He
nothing.
stayed
He did do
steady
stuff.
He did nothing.
at garbage.
Well, actually, when I
He
looked
stayed
back-
steady at
When
garbage.
I look back,
He was
on
only
my
there because
little
of the
sheet here,
fans.
it said that he came in 7th out of 13,
He
which is
stayed
basically halfway.
steady
because
garbage.
those
It was all the
two
fans.
people
Steady
left in
garbage.
13, which means that out
I
of
like
14 he
Jordan.
came in 7th, which is halfway.
What do you
He
mean
almost
the
made
fans?
the semifinal.
It was only the
He
fans.
almost made the semifinal.
Lauren
It
was
does-
better than him.
If the fan vote is so, if everyone's against the fan vote, then don't have it. If
It's
people
good for
want,
television.
That's what we're saying.
But if people want to be with the show and they want to contribute, then take it away.
Okay.
So then take it away.
Okay.
Then when you want to vote for Alex and Robert and whoever else, then don't do it.
Lie to
then
us.
just don't do it.
Lie
Andy
to
showed
us.
it doesn't matter about who the best one. It should be who made the most progress within the season. It is a grueling what we watched in
Can we
September
talk?
and ended.
Can we go?
No.
Can we go?
Because
Wrap it up,
everyone else
Marianne.
oh yeah, because Scott left. Oh, and Hilaire and everyone else, and then Andy's gone. Andy's gone. It's awesome because Andy's gone.
We have no money at
He was
TLP
awesome
anymore.
for the show. He was good for the show. Because guess what?
Okay.
People celebrate
Progress. He didn't
his
even get a
birthday.
9.
Sit down.
They celebrate his birthday.
Sit down.
All right. Can we share our piece?
Don't.
Paulie, would you like a cookie?
No, just don't hate.
No, it's
There's no hate. There should
Okay.
be Andy left.
We're talking about progress. He
Andy
didn't even
left.
get
okay,
a
and
9.
Andy did leave. So my issue with it is if I'm not mistaken, there was like a whole TikTok social media movement about keeping Andy.
The Bengals
in.
posted about
The Bengals, and if I'm not mistaken, a bunch of NFL teams posted that they would celebrate
Maybe
when
because he
Andy
was a
left.
good guy.
He is a good guy. I'm
I
not
don't
saying
think
he's a
that's
bad guy.
that's the
I
question.
think he's
Dancer.
awesome.
Remember
like,
him in Scary
Mort,
Movie 2?
No,
Progression
Mort's
Everyone else is
awesome.
getting 9s or
Have
better.
you ever watched the Conan O'Brien show?
No.
He was on there. Kenzie saw it.
I like Jimmy Fallon personally.
Yeah,
Me too.
Paulie, I think it was just. It was
You're
way
in
past his
Well, I
time.
don't think the question is about if he's a good guy or not. It's about
I
his
said it
dancing.
earlier in the show. He stayed longer than he did. But that does not mean that he didn't want to be there. When he was not on the brink of elimination, he was like, Andy's staying. You saw him? He went, yeah.
No, he went.
No, he did not. He went, yeah. Because he knows that, you know what, maybe I'm not the best dancer. So then these
All
people
right,
don't
enough
know
of that
about yes,
garbage.
All right, we're gonna send
All
it
right,
to the
enough
judges.
of that
We're gonna send it
garbage.
to the
Let's
judges.
get to the judges.
Let the judges talk. Let the
Go to the
judges talk.
judges.
Go to the judges. Judges.
That was a lot.
Sorry.
I gave you guys a 5. I agree with points on both sides. Apparently, I didn't realize we had like a resident like hardcore Fandy over here. I was an Andy fan. He just stayed too long. I think he's a really great guy. I enjoyed him, but it got to a point with a lot of the contestants this year. It got to a point.
Yeah, that was a very mixed opinion, but I gave a 6 because, like, yeah, he improved a little bit, but I kind of agree more with what Dylan and Alex and Joe were saying. Like, there was the whole social media movement, which was insane. Like, that's where he got his votes from, and it was not fair.
So I gave a 7 because they're all yelling in the studio. I agree with Paulie, and I really enjoy how passionate Paulie is about this. So I do agree with Paulie, and I think that No hate, but what I also love about the show that's beautiful is that people get to improve and people get to be on there that aren't typical dancers. They have never danced in their whole lives, ballroom or any of it. And I thought that Quit Step was really a big improvement from what he has done. So, yeah.
I gave a 10!
No. It's not. No. It's
no,
just,
Andy
It was
Richter deserved to be there.
He deserved to be removed.
He progressed through the weeks. I agree with everything Paulie said.
No.
That's all I
will
have
say.
to
Can
say.
we also get Emma a better partner? She's had Reginald the week before, or the year before, and then she got Andy.
You just interrupted the
Made
judge.
it to the semifinals almost.
All right.
Almost.
All right. No.
She was supposed to cut
She
the
was
break.
supposed to talk. Go back to the
You
judges.
interrupted her.
Go back. Go ahead. Just go.
While they continue to argue over Andy, we're going to send it to a quick break.
Angry over
What?
If it's hockey,
In front, they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
In week 10, we saw another very shocking removal from Dancing with the Stars. Whitney Levitt and her partner, Mark Ballas.
We have their week 10 dance. Here it is.
It was good.
It was really good.
This is
night-
one of those things where the votes did like contribute to the
And
elimination.
it kind of ruined, like, I never, like, watching throughout the season, had a single thought throughout it where it was, she's not going to be in the finale.
Right.
Yeah.
And here's the issue too. And I think this is what led to her elimination. They released the trailer for the season 3 of Secret Lives.
I did see that.
Of Mormon Wives, and in that there was a clip that made it seem like she was only returning the show to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Right.
Fair.
So that could have gotten the votes.
Which
down.
I didn't understand the real, like, hatred about that. Like, I didn't
don't
think it was a
either.
crazy thing. She was a good dancer.
Yeah.
Like, she was a great dancer.
Pairing her with Mark's choreography, it's chef's kiss.
Like going back to all the dances, you can see that she's focused, but like she's not just laser focused on the dance. Like she's looking at
Giving
the cameras,
facial
looking
expressions,
at
yeah.
like,
She's having fun.
She gives as an. I don't even think she's an actress, but she gives it off as if she is like acting in this part. Like she's having fun, but she's also taking this probably as seriously as anyone on that show.
All right, judges.
I'm sorry, guys. It's a 4. I still disagree about her being this great dancer. She was an okay dancer who got good and stayed good, and I think that she deserved to go because she didn't show good improvement. She was just a good dancer to begin with.
Okay.
I give you guys a 7 because I agree she was a good dancer. But like Joe said, I think the trailer getting released for Secret Lives of Mormon Wives definitely did not help her, and I feel like that is part of why she got eliminated.
Yeah, I really think that the votes was difficult with the crowd. I gave it an 8 because I thought that it was a good dance. I thought they did well. I kind of thought that Whitney danced better than her professional partner, which I thought was really weird. He just seemed kind of off his ball. So I just thought that Whitney did better.
I'm giving this one a 10. Whitney was just, I don't know, there was something about watching her dance. Every time I was just mesmerized. She has this, like, she has the face, she has the movements, she has everything, and 10's for me.
Perfect. All right. Well, it's come to that time in the show. We have to talk about the finale. We have Mr. Robert's dance here. If we would like to show it, we have a lot of time to talk about it. So,
You have more to
Stiff.
say about
That's
it.
my winner.
Stiff.
That's my
Not-
winner
not
right
good.
there.
His second dance, which this this is not. This is his last dance. But his second dance was also bad. If I'm not mistaken, he didn't. What did he score for the second dance of that night?
I believe he got a 29.
I believe he, yeah.
I
'cause
know,
he
I
got-
think he got a 30 because that was Cake by the Ocean, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
His second dance, he got a 30.
He had an 89 overall,
He
correct,
got two
right?
30s and I think his first dance.
His first dance was 29.
Yes.
And may I add, what did Alex get?
She got a perfect score, all 30s. Which
It's 1 point though.
it
Like,
is 1 point in the
1 point
in the
matters in a
race.
finale.
So like
Yeah.
Robert,
I agree.
Robert
with
was
that.
legit.
1
Robert was
point.
legit. Each week
I'm gonna
he
say
was
Robert
a
definitely
showstopper.
Robert definitely did come to play.
He did.
He
No,
did.
But did he?
Yeah.
But did
I
he?
think
But
so.
if you look at
He
Robert,
deserved.
do you think
He deserved it?
if you compare him to Alex Earl or Whitney, are you saying he's better? He deserved to win over them confidently. If you're looking at him from a dance,
If you take out the fan votes, I'll say no. But at the same time, because the fan votes, 100%.
Okay.
You can't do that without the fans.
I think, especially down towards the end of the show, I think the fan vote needs to kind of matter a little bit less.
Right.
Like
I disagree. I thought
if
the
it
results were fine.
No, but they weren't.
Robert
you cannot-
deserved
because
the
he
mirror
had
ball.
a story throughout it. Everybody was just kind of
But
like,
look
"Oh,
at the
Alex
scores.
Earl,
They
it's
were
Alex Earl. She's got
consistently
everything."
good. They were just as good as Alex's.
I don't think they were. I
They
don't.
were. Just look at the numbers.
I
Look at
just-
the stats.
I don't think it was Alex has everything because I looked at it as they're just good dancers.
Yeah. Wow. Way to good Joe impression. No. All right, judges. What do you got?
I'm going for another 5. Once again, I agree with points of views from both sides, both the fans and antis for Robert. I was a Robert fan from the beginning. I don't think that the comparison to Alex and Whitney is fair because they have such different personalities that it's going to translate differently onto the dance floor, and their pros also have different styles of choreography overall. But I do think that he showed great improvement, and I know you guys are anti-fan vote, but I do think that he earned his spot in the top 2, and it was really hard to pick for me for top 2.
I gave you guys an 8. I think it was not his best dance, like you said. I definitely think, like Alex, her final dance was way better, but he did deserve to be in the finale. But I don't think it was his best.
So I'm also kind of conflicting. I gave a 6. I think that he did do well. It was really nice to see his story and just kind of see him work so hard for this. But I also agree that this was not his best and he was off his game. So yeah, but I do think he should have been the finale.
I gave this one a 7. I really agree with the fan vote. I would say it's just so hard when you really think about it. Like you can't get rid of the fan vote without getting rid of fans. So until there comes a decision where by the end it only matters so much, that's what they should do, if that makes sense. They need to start, once it gets to a certain point, the fan vote goes down and the judges' scores go up.
So while they tally up what they thought, or the math for the best week was, I'm just going to say my argument for the fan vote one more time. People like to make the argument it's TV. People only watch it if they're engaged. It's kind of a sport. Dance is a sport. I will die on that hill. People watch football, any other sport, and they have no say or no gauge of who wins the game. They'll watch because they love it. Dance is a sport. We do not have a ton of time. I know. I understand. I understand. But football and other sports are entertainment. I get it. There's an argument for everything.
Do you want another Bobby Bones winning?
No contract still.
But I get it. I get it. Do you guys got our score over there?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's send it over to the judges. What do we got? The winner for the best week was. Go ahead.
Week 6.
Nice.
Dedication night with Mr. Feeney.
What was the score?
39 out of 40.
Ooh. Very nice. Judges, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having
All right,
us.
back over to us. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of The Boys Talk About Dancing with the Stars. Maybe it'll continue, maybe it won't. Who knows?
gonna
But As always, watch Dancing with the Stars. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you stay tuned for Jeopardy with the Old Boy crew at 10:30.
Thank you to Alex Brummer, Joe Seidman, Dylan Zielinski, Paul Beatty. We got